We just had our free coffees at Waitrose and we're just parked down by the river here. We just drank them there and we're going to have a little loop, walk around the little loop. There is a little walk along the riverside here in Otley, which goes past the little hydropower station here, so that's what we're going to do. So there is an actual log jam, look. This is the entrance to the hydropower inlet, where the water then goes down the little spiral turbines in there. There's lots of log jams down there as well. Yeah, so this is called Garnet Wharf. The hydropower station's just there. So this is the River Wharf flowing through Otley. And we'll walk back along that side. So there's a little bridge we're going to go to, cross the bridge and then walk back along that side and round in a loop. Oh, variety of colours on this little bit of hedging and things down here. It's a relatively new built area where there was like a mill and what have you there, and then this has all been built on. But the river is just here, but it's reasonably high up here. I think the flood risk is quite small for these properties, because it's like quite a steep drop down to the river down there. Squirrel. Oh, a squirrel, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pity it's not a red one though. Yeah, it's quite a fat squirrel, isn't it? Probably gets lots of good food around this area. Off it goes. Yeah, somebody's put like in the little bird feeder in there. Look, behind the river's just down there. Bird feeders there. Somebody must just like looking at the birds. This is the bridge we're going to walk over here. It's not far, it's just been 2 or 3 minutes, and then past the tennis courts over that side. So here we go, crossing the river now. One straight bit. There's a little bit of a allotments area just there. So then that's the end of that, and we're going to walk back along the other side. Tennis courts here, and then some gym equipment to go on all along here, look. Fitness trail. One of the nets is missing, look, I haven't put the net up there. That's cool. There's quite a lot of little streams that come down and feed the river, main river in this area. Skate park up over there as well. That's just those houses that we're at on the other side there. It's just a few minutes walk, it's really quite alright. Otley Angling Club. No day tickets. Oh. Well, you're on the opposite side from the turbines now there. Just spinning around. There's like a little park and everything here, and then there's a play area for children as well down this bit. This is called Wharf Meadows Park, this bit. There's a little bit of a planted area up there, and then this is the play area down here. I think there's a little building now with toilets and tea rooms and things like that just there as well. So we're down by the river, where this is where the weir flows. You can see the weir tumbling down there. And the river splits into two around this little island, the bottom of the weir. So our car's just parked directly opposite. And this is a little play area. Blue Horn on the park my car over there, but it's actually they're restoring the Lido, the Otley Lido, behind here. That's what the signs are on the Blue Horden. So behind there is Yeah. A little group trying to restore it. Outdoor swimming area. Community project to restore the Lido. We've got doing a feasibility study and specialists are trying to get it organised. It opened in 1924 and was used until 1993. So really it's been 30 years out of use. Let me see. It's just completely... Yeah. Just come out past that Lido area and it's got the bowling green kept in immaculate condition. Look at it. I mean, look at that.
This lovely row of stone terraces.
Stone terraces, yeah. And this is volunteers. So this was to be the entrance to the old Lido. And in there. Wolf Meadows Bowling Club.
Oh, it looks nice. There's some trees.
Yeah. We're trying to restore it.
Right or left?
This little terrace is now protected from flooding from a flood defence up there. It always used to get flooded. But it's interesting, they've got a bridge, they've got a little lowland, like wetland area here, which must catch a bit of the water when it floods. Yeah. Little tulip displays and lots of blossom all coming down. But they get a lot, it's the face in the sun, so this fantastic, the quality of the building when you look at the build, you know, look at it, the stonework and everything. And they've got this little stream area here, like a little little catch water area. It's supposed to be designed knowing that the river floods, and then they can catch some of the water into that. They've all got bridges to the houses. And some people have turned this lowland there into a little wetland. We're going to have a look at this, the setup with these, the boats and that here. Have a look at this. See what they're doing. I've never seen anybody use them yet. These things. Yeah, little life jackets and all that. So you've got the rowing ones, then you've got the pedalo ones. And they're carrying it. Yeah. Oh, there's some people rowing up. Oh, they're in use. Look, there's some people rowing up there.
Oh, wow.
And there's a pedalo one up there.
I would have thought you could go up there. I would have thought it was just this
Well,
bit.
it says no entrance on the middle arch, but the other arches you can use.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, so they are being used. Wildlife of Wharf Meadows Parks. You've got mink, bats, damselflies, sycamores, crabwell as well, grey herons, black-headed gulls, swans and mallards and kingfisher.
Love to see a kingfisher.
Yeah. And of course what they don't mention is the millions of pigeons. Yeah. Look at that bit. Yes, this is the information the camera cut off the other day about the Wharfdale Press, and the town council commissioned the sculpture which is there. And it depicts the significance of the printing press alongside the importance of the 3 R's in reading, writing, and arithmetic coming through the press like tablets of stone. So there we go. And it says that the commercial development of the town heavily influenced by the printing and paper industry. So So that's an example of the early Wharfdale machine. And the archives of that's all in Otley Museum. So David Payne was the inventor of the Wharfdale printing machine. That's him there. First produced in 1858. And he was working for William Dawson of Otley. It was a stop cylinder machine with a travelling bed that could deliver continuous print without having to stop between impressions. That was a crucial step forward in the history of the printing press and revolutionised the printing industry. It was actually never patented, but gave birth to a new industry for the town. By the end of the century, Otley had 10 firms employing 2,000 people manufacturing the Wharfdale machines, which were exported worldwide. It continued until the 1980s when the last printing machine was produced in Otley. Very cool. And then you've got Prince Henry's Grammar School, which has got 1,400 students. Goes back to 1607. It had a big reputation, all that, and yeah. So there we go. So that was to commemorate the Jubilee, the Diamond Jubilee of the Queen, the unveiling of it and all that. Yeah. So there we go. 2012. We've got somebody in rowing boats there. And we've got the horses coming along. And we've got quite a lot of boats and kayaks and stuff like that in the river to the side down there. There we go. And then we're just going to go back along here to the car. So this little park here, this has got a bit of a funny history, funny name and all that here. I'll show you the sign for this. To do with mothers and babies. Well, that's the name of it there, and it's all to do with popular with mothers and prams and all that, and feeding their babies and all that. Yeah.